beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Motivation Zone at Freedom. I'm Guyan, and today we're embarking on a profound journey together, one that transcends boundaries and unites us all in the pursuit of truth and spiritual growth. Have you ever wondered if there's a common thread that binds all the world's religions? A universal truth that connects us, no matter where we come from or what we believe? If so, you're in the right place. In today's video, titled Unity in Diversity, Exploring the One Truth Across All Religions, we're going to delve deep into how all spiritual paths, despite their differences, lead to the same ultimate truth. We'll explore the transformative journey from a life seeking fleeting pleasures to one that seeks lasting spiritual fulfillment. We'll also discuss the importance of mindfulness and balance in realizing this truth, and how the teachings of Buddha and Jesus empower humanity to live with compassion and love. So, if you're ready to uncover the common ground that unites us all and ignite your spiritual journey, let's dive in. Dear friends, did you know that despite the countless religions and spiritual paths that exist, there is a profound common ground that unites them all? It's true. While the rituals, symbols, and teachings may differ, at their core, all these paths are guiding us toward the same universal truth. Imagine standing at the base of a majestic mountain. There are many trails leading to the summit, each with its own unique scenery and challenges. Yet, no matter which path you choose, they all converge at the peak. Similarly, the various religions and spiritual practices are like these trails. They might look different on the surface, but they all aim to elevate our souls and bring us closer to the ultimate truth. Friends, the essence of this universal truth lies in the principles of love, compassion, and understanding. These are the threads that weave together the fabric of all major faiths. Christianity teaches us to love thy neighbor, Islam emphasizes compassion for all, Hinduism speaks of universal brotherhood, and Buddhism guides us to cultivate loving kindness. These teachings are not just words, they are powerful practices that can transform our lives and the world around us. When we embrace this common ground, we begin to see beyond the superficial differences. We start to appreciate the beauty in diversity and recognize that we are all part of a larger, interconnected family. This realization fosters a sense of unity and peace, encouraging us to support and uplift each other on our individual spiritual journeys. So, dear friends, let's open our hearts and minds to this universal truth. Let's celebrate the diverse paths that lead us there and remember that we are all seeking the same summit of understanding, compassion, and love. By doing so, we can create a world where harmony and unity prevail, a world where we can all thrive together. Dear friends, isn't it incredible to think that no matter what spiritual path we walk, they all lead us to the same universal truth? Each of us embarks on a unique journey, shaped by our beliefs, cultures, and personal experiences. Yet, these diverse paths are like rivers flowing into the same vast ocean of understanding and enlightenment. Think about it, whether you follow the teachings of Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, or any other spiritual tradition, the ultimate goal is the same: to connect with a higher power, to understand the deeper meaning of life, and to cultivate virtues that enrich our souls. This universal truth is the guiding light that helps us navigate the complexities of life, offering us peace, purpose, and fulfillment. Let me share with you some examples of common teachings across major religions that highlight this shared destination. In Christianity, the Golden Rule teaches us to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. This principle of empathy and kindness is mirrored in Islam's teaching of compassion and mercy, where followers are encouraged to act with generosity and understanding towards all beings. Hinduism speaks of ahimsa, the practice of nonviolence and respect for all life forms. This profound respect for life is echoed in Buddhism's teaching of loving kindness, where we are urged to develop compassion for ourselves and others, fostering a sense of interconnectedness and universal love. These teachings, though rooted in different traditions, all point us towards the same truth, that we are all interconnected, that love and compassion are the foundations of a fulfilling life, and that our spiritual journeys are meant to bring us closer to this realization. When we understand and embrace these common teachings, we begin to see the beauty in our shared humanity and the unity that underlies our diverse spiritual practices. Friends, let us remember that our spiritual paths are not about the labels we wear or the rituals we perform, but about the love and compassion we cultivate within ourselves and extend to others. By recognizing and honoring the universal truth that binds us all, we can walk our individual paths with a sense of unity, purpose, and boundless inspiration. Dear friends, let's take a moment to reflect on the lives we lead. Often, we find ourselves caught in the cycle of seeking temporary pleasures and experiencing inevitable suffering. This mundane lifestyle, while offering fleeting moments of joy, often leaves us feeling empty and yearning for something deeper, something more fulfilling. Imagine living a life where your happiness doesn't depend on external circumstances, where your peace of mind is unshaken by the ups and downs of daily life. This is the essence of transitioning from a mundane to a spiritual lifestyle. It's about moving away from the constant pursuit of temporary pleasures and stepping onto a path that leads to lasting inner peace and true happiness. When we embrace a spiritual life, we begin to shift our focus from the external to the internal. We start to seek meaning and fulfillment within ourselves, rather than in the material world around us. This shift doesn't mean renouncing all worldly possessions or pleasures, but rather changing our relationship with them. We learn to appreciate and enjoy the good things in life without becoming attached to them, understanding that true contentment comes from within. Take the teachings of Buddhism, for instance. Buddha taught that suffering arises from our attachments and desires. By practicing mindfulness and cultivating a balanced mind, we can break free from this cycle of suffering. Similarly, in Hinduism, the practice of detachment, or vairagya, encourages us to let go of our attachment to worldly things and focus on our spiritual growth. In Christianity, we find the concept of letting go and letting God, which teaches us to trust in a higher power and relinquish our need for control over every aspect of our lives. Islam also emphasizes tawakkul, or trust in God's plan, encouraging us to submit to divine will and find peace in knowing that everything happens for a reason. By adopting these spiritual practices, we can transform our lives. We begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth, pain as a teacher, and every moment as a chance to connect with the divine. Our journey becomes one of continuous self-discovery and inner peace, where we are no longer swayed by the highs and lows of the external world. Dear friends, let us embrace this shift from the mundane to the spiritual. Let us seek the deeper meaning of our existence and strive to eliminate suffering by cultivating inner peace and balance. In doing so, we open ourselves to a life of true fulfillment, one that is rich with purpose and profound joy. Dear friends, let me share with you a quote that beautifully captures the essence of this transition from a mundane life to a spiritual one. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." This simple yet profound statement reminds us that true fulfillment comes not from seeking personal pleasures but from serving and connecting with others on a deeper level. Consider the story of Siddhartha Gautama, who later became known as the Buddha. Born a prince, Siddhartha had everything one could desire: wealth, power, and luxury. Yet, he felt an inner emptiness and dissatisfaction. Leaving behind his royal life, he embarked on a spiritual journey to understand the nature of suffering and find true peace. Through years of meditation and self-discovery, he attained enlightenment and realized that the key to eliminating suffering lies in letting go of our attachments and desires. His journey from a life of luxury to a life of spiritual fulfillment is a powerful testament to the transformative power of a spiritual path. Another inspiring story is that of Saint Francis of Assisi. Born into a wealthy family, Francis initially pursued a life of pleasure and material wealth. However, he experienced a profound spiritual awakening that led him to renounce his wealth and dedicate his life to serving the poor and living in harmony with nature. Through his acts of compassion and humility, he found a deeper sense of purpose and joy, illustrating that true happiness comes from living a life aligned with spiritual values. Now, let's talk about practical steps you can take to begin your own spiritual journey. Step 1 is mindfulness practice. Start by incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe your thoughts without judgment. This practice can help you become more aware of your inner self and cultivate a sense of peace and clarity. Step 2 is gratitude journal. Keep a gratitude journal to remind yourself of the blessings in your life. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This simple practice can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and appreciation. Step 3 is service to others. Engage in acts of kindness and service to others. Whether it's volunteering at a local charity, helping a neighbor, or simply offering a listening ear to a friend in need, serving others can bring immense joy and fulfillment to your life. Step 4 is seek wisdom. Read spiritual texts and learn from the teachings of great spiritual leaders. Whether it's the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, or Buddhist sutras, these texts offer timeless wisdom that can guide you on your spiritual path. Step 5 is meditation and prayer. Incorporate meditation or prayer into your daily routine. These practices can help you connect with a higher power, find inner peace, and gain insights into your true nature. Last step 6 is reflect and let go. Take time to reflect on your life and identify areas where you may be holding on to unnecessary attachments or desires. Practice letting go of these attachments and focus on what truly matters to you. Dear friends, embarking on a spiritual journey is a deeply personal and transformative experience. By taking these practical steps, you can begin to shift from a life focused on external pleasures to one that seeks lasting inner peace and fulfillment. Remember, the journey may be challenging, but the rewards are immeasurable. Let's walk this path together, embracing each moment with gratitude and openness. Dear friends, as we continue our journey towards spiritual fulfillment, let's explore the importance of maintaining a balanced mind. A balanced mind is the foundation of a peaceful and joyful life, and mindfulness is the key to achieving this balance. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It's about observing our experiences with a calm and centered mind, rather than getting caught up in the whirlwind of emotions and distractions. When we practice mindfulness, we create a space within ourselves where we can find clarity and peace, no matter what is happening around us. Consider this: our minds are often like turbulent seas, with waves of thoughts and emotions crashing against each other. Mindfulness is the anchor that keeps us steady amidst these waves. It helps us to pause, breathe, and respond to life's challenges with calmness and wisdom rather than reacting impulsively. Take the story of Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned Vietnamese Buddhist monk and peace activist. Throughout his life, Thich Nhat Hanh faced immense challenges and hardships, including exile from his homeland. Yet, through his practice of mindfulness and meditation, he maintained a balanced and peaceful mind. His teachings and writings have inspired millions around the world to cultivate mindfulness and find peace within themselves. In our daily lives, maintaining a balanced mind can transform our experiences. When we approach situations with mindfulness, we are better equipped to handle stress, make thoughtful decisions, and connect deeply with others. We become more resilient, compassionate, and grounded. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without getting entangled in them. We learn to recognize our emotions as temporary and not let them control our actions. This awareness helps us respond to situations with greater clarity and patience, rather than reacting out of anger or fear. Moreover, mindfulness enhances our appreciation of the present moment. Often, we are so consumed by worries about the future or regrets about the past that we miss the beauty and opportunities of the here and now. Mindfulness brings us back to the present, allowing us to fully experience and enjoy life as it unfolds. Friends, maintaining a balanced mind through mindfulness is a powerful way to enhance your spiritual journey. It allows you to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom, and to find peace and fulfillment in each moment. Let us embrace mindfulness as a daily practice and cultivate a balanced mind that radiates peace and joy. Dear friends, as we delve deeper into our spiritual journey, it's crucial to understand how extreme beliefs can hinder the realization of the truth. While faith and conviction are important, holding on to rigid and extreme beliefs can create barriers that prevent us from experiencing the fullness of spiritual wisdom. Extreme beliefs often lead to a narrow perspective, where we see the world through a limited lens. This rigidity can cause us to become judgmental and intolerant of other viewpoints, shutting ourselves off from the diverse and enriching experiences that different perspectives can offer. When we cling too tightly to our own beliefs, we may miss the opportunity to learn and grow from the wisdom that other paths and traditions provide. Consider the story of the blind men and the elephant, a parable found in various religious traditions. In this story, a group of blind men each touch a different part of an elephant. One feels the trunk, another the leg, another the ear, and so on. Each blind man believes that his perception is the complete truth, leading to arguments and disagreements. However, none of them can grasp the whole truth because they are only experiencing a part of it. This story teaches us that our understanding is limited and that holding on to extreme beliefs can prevent us from seeing the bigger picture. Buddha often spoke about the middle way, a path of moderation that avoids the extremes of self-indulgence and self-mortification. This balanced approach allows us to remain open and flexible, embracing a broader understanding of the truth. By avoiding extremes, we can maintain a clear and balanced mind, which is essential for spiritual growth and the realization of the ultimate truth. In our daily lives, extreme beliefs can manifest as rigid adherence to specific doctrines, refusal to consider other viewpoints, or an unyielding need to be right. These attitudes can create conflict and division, both within ourselves and with others. They can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of isolation, as we become more focused on defending our beliefs than on seeking genuine understanding and connection. Instead, let us embrace a mindset of openness and curiosity. Let us be willing to question our assumptions and explore new ideas, recognizing that truth can be multifaceted and complex. By doing so, we create space for growth, learning, and deeper connection with others. Dear friends, the journey to spiritual enlightenment requires us to let go of extreme beliefs and embrace the wisdom of balance and openness. Let us walk the path of the middle way, where we can find peace, harmony, and a more profound understanding of the universal truth. Together, we can cultivate a world where love, compassion, and wisdom flourish, unbounded by the constraints of extreme beliefs. Dear friends, as we continue to explore the path to spiritual fulfillment, it's essential to incorporate mindfulness practices and techniques to maintain balance in our daily lives. Mindfulness is not just a concept, it's a practice that, when integrated into our routines, can bring profound peace and clarity. One of the most powerful mindfulness practices is mindful breathing. This simple yet profound technique involves focusing your attention on your breath. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or stressed, take a few moments to close your eyes and concentrate on your breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. This practice helps to center your mind, calm your nervous system, and bring you back to the present moment. Another effective mindfulness technique is mindful walking. This practice involves walking slowly and deliberately, paying close attention to each step you take. Feel the ground beneath your feet, notice the movement of your legs, and be aware of your surroundings. Mindful walking can be practiced anywhere, whether you are in a park, in your home, or even in a busy city. It helps to ground you and enhances your connection to the present moment. Mindful eating is another practice that can transform your daily life. In our fast-paced world, we often eat on the go, barely noticing what we consume. By eating mindfully, you bring your full attention to your meal. Savor each bite, notice the flavors, textures, and aromas. This practice not only enhances your enjoyment of food but also promotes better digestion and a healthier relationship with eating. Journaling is a powerful mindfulness practice that allows you to reflect on your thoughts and emotions. Set aside a few minutes each day to write down your experiences, your feelings, and any insights you gain. This practice helps you to process your emotions, gain clarity, and track your spiritual growth over time. Incorporating short meditation sessions into your daily routine can also be incredibly beneficial. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of meditation each day can help you develop a deeper sense of inner peace and awareness. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath or a mantra. Allow any thoughts that arise to pass without judgment, bringing your attention back to your focal point. Finally, practicing gratitude can have a profound impact on your mindfulness and overall well-being. Each day, take a moment to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This could be as simple as a beautiful sunrise, a kind gesture from a friend, or a moment of laughter. Focusing on gratitude shifts your mindset from one of lack to one of abundance, fostering a sense of contentment and joy. Dear friends, by integrating these mindfulness practices into your daily life, you can maintain a balanced mind and a peaceful heart. These techniques are simple yet powerful tools that can help you navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Let us commit to practicing mindfulness every day, nurturing our inner peace, and radiating that peace to the world around us. Together, we can create a life of balance, harmony, and profound spiritual fulfillment. Dear friends, as we continue to explore the path of spiritual fulfillment, let's turn our attention to the transformative power of spiritual teachings in empowering humanity. Throughout history, great spiritual leaders like Buddha and Jesus have sought to uplift and inspire humanity, not by establishing rigid religions, but by imparting timeless wisdom that transcends cultural and religious boundaries. Buddha, also known as Siddhartha Gautama, dedicated his life to understanding the nature of suffering and finding a path to enlightenment. His teachings, encapsulated in the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, provide a practical guide for individuals seeking to overcome suffering and attain inner peace. Buddha emphasized the importance of personal experience and self-discovery, encouraging his followers to question, explore, and find their own truth. His approach was one of empowerment, helping people realize their potential for enlightenment through mindfulness, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. Similarly, Jesus Christ's teachings were rooted in love, compassion, and forgiveness. He spoke of the kingdom of God as a state of being characterized by inner peace, love, and harmony. Jesus emphasized the importance of loving one another, serving the less fortunate, and living a life of humility and integrity. His parables and sermons were designed to awaken the divine spark within each person, encouraging them to live according to the highest principles of love and compassion. Jesus' message was not about creating a rigid religious system, but about inspiring individuals to transform their hearts and minds. Both Buddha and Jesus sought to empower humanity by guiding us toward a deeper understanding of our true nature and our connection to the divine. They taught that the path to enlightenment and salvation lies within each of us, and that we have the power to transform our lives through love, compassion, and self-awareness. Their teachings transcend religious labels and resonate with the universal human experience, offering wisdom and guidance that can help anyone, regardless of their background or beliefs. In our modern world, where divisions and conflicts often arise from rigid adherence to religious dogma, the teachings of Buddha and Jesus remind us of the importance of focusing on the core principles of love, compassion, and understanding. By embracing these values, we can transcend the barriers that separate us and work towards a more harmonious and just society. friends, let us draw inspiration from the teachings of Buddha and Jesus, and commit to living lives that reflect their wisdom and compassion. Let us empower ourselves and others by cultivating love, understanding, and inner peace. By doing so, we can create a ripple effect that spreads positivity and transformation throughout the world. Dear friends, together, we can honor the legacy of these great spiritual leaders by embodying their teachings in our daily lives. Let us strive to be beacons of light and hope, uplifting humanity through our actions and words. As we continue on our spiritual journey, may we always remember that true empowerment comes from within, and that each of us has the potential to contribute to a better, more compassionate world. Dear friends, as we journey deeper into our exploration of spiritual fulfillment, it is essential to emphasize the importance of maintaining humanity as the foundation of any belief system. At the heart of all great spiritual teachings is a profound respect for human dignity and a commitment to fostering love, compassion, and understanding. When we focus on humanity as the core of our beliefs, we transcend the barriers that divide us and recognize the shared essence that unites us all. This approach not only enriches our own spiritual journey but also creates a more inclusive and harmonious world. By prioritizing humanity, we ensure that our spiritual practices uplift and empower everyone, regardless of their background or beliefs. Consider the teachings of Buddha, who emphasized the importance of compassion and loving kindness. One of his most powerful teachings is the practice of metta, or loving kindness meditation. This practice involves extending unconditional love and goodwill to all beings, starting with ourselves and gradually expanding to include our loved ones, acquaintances, and even those we find challenging. Buddha taught that by cultivating loving kindness, we can break down the barriers of hatred and misunderstanding, creating a world filled with peace and harmony. Similarly, Jesus Christ's teachings are deeply rooted in the principles of love and compassion. One of his most famous teachings is the parable of the Good Samaritan. In this story, Jesus illustrates the importance of showing compassion and care for all people, regardless of their social or religious background. The Good Samaritan, who belongs to a group often despised by the mainstream society, stops to help a stranger in need, demonstrating that true neighborly love transcends cultural and religious boundaries. This parable reminds us that our humanity and our capacity for compassion should be the guiding principles in our interactions with others. Another powerful teaching of Jesus is found in the Sermon on the Mount, where he emphasizes the importance of humility, mercy, and peacemaking. Jesus encourages his followers to love their enemies, to pray for those who persecute them, and to seek reconciliation over retribution. These teachings promote a spirit of understanding and forgiveness, encouraging us to build bridges of love and compassion rather than walls of division. By embracing these teachings from Buddha and Jesus, we can cultivate a more compassionate and understanding world. We learn to see beyond our differences and to connect with the shared humanity that binds us all. These principles guide us to act with kindness, to listen with empathy, and to respond with love in all our interactions. Dear friends, as we continue on our spiritual journey, let us keep humanity at the forefront of our beliefs and actions. Let us draw inspiration from the teachings of Buddha and Jesus, and strive to embody their principles of love, compassion, and understanding in our daily lives. Together, we can create a world where humanity is the foundation of all our beliefs, and where love and compassion are the driving forces behind everything we do. Let us remember that true spirituality is not about rigid adherence to dogma, but about living in a way that uplifts and empowers everyone around us. By maintaining humanity as the foundation of our beliefs, we honor the true essence of spiritual teachings and contribute to a more just and compassionate world. May we all be inspired to live with love, compassion, and understanding, and to spread these values in every corner of our lives. Dear friends, as we draw this enlightening journey to a close, let us recap the profound insights we've explored together. Today, we delved into the unity among religions, understanding that while there are many spiritual paths, they all lead to the same universal truth. We discussed the transition from a mundane lifestyle focused on fleeting pleasures to a spiritual life aimed at eliminating suffering. We emphasized the importance of maintaining a balanced mind through mindfulness, and how extreme beliefs can hinder our realization of the truth. Finally, we explored how the teachings of Buddha and Jesus aim to empower humanity, emphasizing love, compassion, and understanding as the foundation of any belief system. In our diverse world, it is crucial to recognize and celebrate the commonalities among different religions. By focusing on the universal truth that binds us all, we can foster a sense of unity and harmony. Let us remember that at the heart of every spiritual teaching is a call to love, compassion, and understanding. These are the values that uplift us and bring us closer to the divine. I encourage each of you to take these teachings to heart and explore the common ground that unites us all. Reflect on the principles of love and compassion in your own life and how you can embody these values in your daily interactions. By doing so, you contribute to a more compassionate and connected world. I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. How have you found common ground in your spiritual journey? What teachings have inspired you to live with greater love and compassion? Your insights and stories can inspire others and create a vibrant community of seekers here at the Motivation Zone at Freedom. If you found value in today's discussion, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content on spirituality and mindfulness. By subscribing, you join a community dedicated to exploring and living out these profound truths. Don't forget to share this video with friends and family who might benefit from these insights. Together, we can spread the message of unity, love, and compassion far and wide. Dear friends, thank you for joining me on this journey today. Remember, the path to spiritual fulfillment is a continuous journey of self-discovery and growth. Let's walk this path together, uplifting and inspiring one another along the way. Until next time, stay mindful, stay compassionate, and keep exploring the profound truths that unite us all.